Hello, my friends and family. How's everybody doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in the room. Let's chat a little bit while I'm sitting here waiting for my young man to get off the bus. I always have stuff I want to tell you guys. Some days, actually, honestly, some days I can't bring myself to do a live at all. I just, I'm human like everybody else, and some days I'm just so deep in thought and deep into myself. And hey, Kashana, how you doing? So deep into my own, stuff that I have a hard time reaching out. But there are other days. Hey, Felisa. There are other days when I can't stop talking. I got so much I want to say, or so many things that are on my heart. So I try to, I try to deliver those things to you guys as they come to me. Take my glasses off. I might be a little teary-eyed today. I apologize. So today I was thinking about this thing that I learned many, many years ago, and it is called You Incorporated. And so I've talked to my kids about this many times, and they probably, if they're watching this live, they'll probably be like, oh Lord, here mama go. So, hello, Miss Brown, how are you? So, You Incorporated. Here's the deal. We are all business owners. And the business that we own is called You Incorporated. And needless to say, the business is you. And so you are the CEO, you the CFO, you the COO, you are the director of personality, you are the director of finance, you are the director of relationships, you are the director of everything when it comes to you. So in a business, You Incorporated operates very much the same in that if you find in a business that you have someone in a position and they are not doing a good job, you do one of two things. You either fire that person and get someone else in who can do the job, or you train the person in hopes that they will do a better job and they get to keep their job, right? So my idea when I was in a position to hire and fire was that, I don't fire people, people fire themselves. Because if you set a person up for success by giving them all the tools that they need to be successful and telling them exactly what you want and need, and then by letting them know what the penalty will be for them not doing a good job, then if they don't do a good job, then they fire themselves, right? Okay. So, in You Incorporated, if your finances are not what you want them to be, then maybe you need to fire your director of finance, which is you, or get some training so that that person can do a better job. Right? Okay. If you find that you are not making good choices in relationships, you keep getting fooled, or you keep getting stuck in unhealthy relationships, then your director of relationships needs some training, or they need to be fired. Somebody else needs to take that job over for them. And so the bottom line here is, guys, that each and every one of us is a business owner, and the business that we own is ourselves. And the assets that we bring to the table are those skills and abilities that we have that we need to use to the utmost. But also, as a business owner, you need to recognize when you are underqualified to do a job. And you need to recognize that you need to get someone in who can do that job, or get some training so you can do the job better. Bottom line is, you're responsible for you. Wherever you are in this life, it's because of you. Wherever I am in my life, it's because of me. It's because of the choices that I've made. We are made up of part nature and part nurture. We are partly those things that we inherited through genetics, and the other part is how you were raised, those things that you learned coming up. And that's the sum of who you are. We are each the sum of our own life's experiences, and which makes us all very different, because we all grew up differently, experienced different things, perceived some of the same things differently, and so we're each and every one different. So recognize when you come to a point where you're making bad decisions in a certain area of your life, and don't just continue to make those bad decisions. Seek out some assistance from someone who knows a little better than you maybe, or fire yourself and get someone in who can make those decisions for you. That could be a friend, that could be a spouse, that could be your Father in heaven, hopefully. But don't just continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. The way I feel about making the same mistake over and over again is a little scenario that I use with a manhole. So let's say you're in a relationship with someone, they keep doing the same stuff to you over and over again, and you keep dealing with it. It keeps taking you to the same place, the same bad place, feelings or thoughts or situations or whatever it's causing you to have bad experiences with. But you keep dealing with this person over and over again, and you keep going through the same situation with them over and over again. Then to me, that's like a manhole in the street, right? An open manhole. So you walk down the street the same way every day, and the manhole is in the same spot. And every day you step in the manhole. Boom, you fall. You hurt yourself. Sometimes worse than others. Sometimes you hurt yourself worse than other times. But you get up, you dust yourself off, and you keep on going, right? And then the next time comes around, and you walk down that same side of the street, and you step into the same doggone manhole again. So guys, the manhole is not going to move. You have to move. You have to either learn some sense from doing the same thing over and over again. You keep stepping in the same doggone hole. Step over the hole. Walk on the other side of the street. Walk around the hole. I don't know what you got to do. Do something other than continuing to make the same dumb mistake over and over again. Stop stepping in the same manhole over and over again. The hole is not going to move. You have got to move. You are responsible for you. You are in charge of you. It's you incorporated. So don't blame anybody else for what's going on with you in your life, because you have decided to continue to be in that role and make those decisions, knowing that you need some more training, or knowing that you need to fire yourself and get somebody else in who could do the job better. And that's just real talk. That applies to you, me, and everybody else. We came here alone. We're going to leave here alone. We're going to answer to God alone. Make the decisions about your life that are going to be best for you. Do what you got to do to make sure that you stay sane, you stay healthy, you stay strong, because until you do that, you can't do anything for anybody else. Doing the same thing and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. Exactly, Kashana. And so many people don't recognize that. And I hate to say that some of us act like we are insane. It's like, really? I mean, come on, guys. How many times does the same thing have to happen before you learn the lesson? And a lot of times I say to myself, the reason we keep going through the same dumb stuff over and over again is because we didn't learn the lesson. Just like, a teacher in class in school is going to teach a lesson. She's going to give a test. You fail the test. In the perfect situation, if you fail the test, she's going to reteach it, right? Okay, so guess what? God doesn't have a time limit other than the amount of time that you're going to be on the earth. And so if you don't learn the lesson, he can keep teaching it to you over and over and over again if that's what you need. But if we finally learn the lesson and get what we're supposed to get out of it, then we can move on to the next thing. We don't have to keep getting taught this same lesson over and over again. You're responsible for yourself. Whatever situation that you're in your life, it's because of decisions that you have made. And if it's because you didn't know, fine, admit that. I didn't know no better. I'm going to go learn better. Or, my bad. Get up and do it differently the next time. But you can't keep making the same mistake over and over again, like Ashana just said, and expect a different result. It's not going to happen. So my thing to you today is you incorporate it. You're responsible for you. Make you great. Be successful. Be happy. Love your life. Enjoy your life. Love your family. Love on your kids. Take care of each other. And remember, you are responsible for you. And stop stepping in the same doggone manhole over and over again. Walk around. Go around. Get on the other side of the street. Do whatever you got to do. But learn the lesson and let it make you better. God loves you, and I love you guys too. Bye-bye.